Hello Knight here, welcome back to my Napoleon Total War, playing the Darthmod, playing as Great Britain. Just going to quickly deal with my trade. Let's move my ships up to these areas, let's speed this up. You can quite reach, can you, this guy? Alright, got a corvette in there. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and, well, I'm going to try and move some of our ships down. So we lose 1,000 there for moving all those ships out. So we're going to move this down to here. What we're going to try and do is capture every single trading port if we can. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's move these down to here. Okay, let's start putting these ships back on the trading positions, otherwise they're going to affect our trade quite badly, quite adversely. Okay. Right. There are some positions we don't have. For instance, we don't have here. This is Danish. We will have to attack the Danes, I think, at some stage. I think that's kind of inevitable, to be honest. Right, so we need to keep moving east. Right. So it's a lot of fiddling around just to make sure that we're going to get some maximum trade that we can. Yes, we're going to have a revolt here, aren't we? I think probably this turn. I think so. We need to move another stack back in. There could be 3 or even 4 stacks propagate. We've got a nice army here, but we need a second army. I think 2 armies will be enough to deal with that. Okay, is there any more ships I need to move? I don't think so. I think we've got all the ships out that we need to. No, this is a trading ship, isn't it? Sorry, a frigate. We're guarding our ports. We don't want them to be damaged by a sneak attack. We're saying that we're not actually defending that port, are we? Let's do that because we need to. Certainly don't want the Danes to attack us. Okay, that's completely gone now. Right, I'm thinking about building another army up actually in Britain because we don't actually have one at the moment, so I think I'll maybe get on with that next. What do we got over here? In a couple of ships here. Frigate. Okay. Anything else I need to do in the way of trade? I need to move those rest of those ships forwards, don't I? Let's get on with that. So I'll move them into there. Right, so they can only get to here. They can only get to there, so we're going to put them in there. How far can this guy get? Can he get right the way over to capture this one? I think he can actually, that's good. This guy should be able to move up here. Okay. Yeah, we're basically trying to get a monopoly of trade, if we can do that. Oh, can't quite reach there. Let's move into here. And move into there. Okay. Right. Let's continue moving east with these ships. You can get into here. Yeah, we need to do something about that fleet. I honestly don't think we need all those ships, to be honest. I really don't think that they have anything to worry about over here. I don't think there's any real danger can be posed by these guys. Let's do a bit of scouting. No, I haven't hit any other ships. Oh, he's got some trade here by the looks of it, so we need to track it down. It looks as if it's going to be over here, so we do need to send some ships over there. Let's move these guys up. Okay, so we're going to split this fleet. We're going to need some decent ships. Yeah, we're going to move up to here, have a look and see. The rest will be going back to the home fleet or the Eastern Med, so the Western Mediterranean. So look, let's raid here. Okay, that's good. So we can move out to here. We'll keep a ship in here, causing as much damage as possible. We'll just keep going in and out. So you basically can't build any more ships. Here we'll try and get hold of these last two trade positions. We're still funneling the ships towards the east, the trade ships. I'm going to send these guys back. Okay, that's good. And I've still got a couple of ships here, I think, with some men. Yeah, that's fine. If I just have a view overall what's happening. What we're intending to do is attack here. We've managed to... Duchy of Brittany is our protectorate, and they own nearly all of France now, actually, apart from Picardy and these two regions. So we'll be attacking these, but we'll keep them for ourselves, actually, these two regions. And then we'll be moving in to attack the rest of the French areas, the French Empire. We've managed to really hit them quite hard. We've managed to destroy Spain. We've got into a really long attritional war actually against these guys here, against the Spanish rebels, and we're probably going to have a battle against the Portuguese rebels soon. Right, let's get on with the interesting bit. Can we... What are we doing in terms of technology? Okay, that's fine. So we've got government, policies, national summary, 15, nearly 16,000, let's go. This guy's pretty poor, isn't he? Let's try and get rid of him. Nope, no better. Actually, the Navy guy's not up to much either, to be honest. No, they don't really have much in the way of extra skills at all, do they, this government? Okay, that's fair enough. Right, let's have a look and see what we're going to do here. We've got Arthur, Sir Arthur. Need to... Still under pressure. We've managed to... I think we've had like 3 or 4 battles of Madrid. We've managed to hold off most of these guys. Well, we've held off all of them actually, saying that. It's just that we're literally in a situation where we've got to repair our armies. Okay. Right, what have we got up here? So these guys need to be repaired. So I think we're going to take these guys out. Let's move them up to here. what we're going to do, let's put this general in here. I think if we're going to, yeah, we can replenish if we go into there. So we need to move into there. Yeah, so we've got a big army there actually replenishing. This army we can bring down. I think we'll actually start going after these guys now. Haven't got much in the way of artillery there, have we? Whoa, that was weird. Why didn't it just move into here? Weird piece of... Oh, well. That was a really strange piece of pathfinding. Perhaps this guy's blocking it. Perhaps this guy's blocking it. That's the answer to that. Cavalry. You need some more cavalry. Actually, probably I would prefer some more artillery there, actually. You can get any in there. Okay, these guys. Okay. Do here. I'm going to take out this army here if we can. We got a general here? Yes, we do. We have Michael Stalwart. See, that needs cavalry, funny enough. Yeah, so we could actually let's move to here. Well, move a couple of cavalry down. Maybe one more. Not too worried about cavalry being in the city, because that's going to be a defensive army really in the main. Plenty of artillery. Well, they're only 6-pounders. I'll go for this guy next. What have we got here? Put these guys in. King's German Legion. These guys need to move down maybe to... I don't think we can quite reach him, to be honest. Let's move down to here. What have they got here? More artillery they need. Okay. Right. Sorry about all this fiddling around. I've really got to get this sorted out. Right. Need to move these guys back into here. Need to move Wellington down here. Yeah, we're not getting much in the way of replenishment either way, to be honest. It's not too bad. Let's move these guys into here so they can replenish with Sir Wellington, the Duke. These guys can take out that army. We've got too many cavalry in there now, to be honest. Can probably... Right. We need some infantry, actually. Looking at that. Yeah, I think we probably need some infantry. Right, okay, well let's start attacking. Oh, we can't actually reach these guys now. Right, okay. So these won't replenish now, so we just need to take them out. Actually, maybe if we attack with this army, that would be a way to do it. Yeah, that's a possibility. Well, in the meantime, we're going to attack here. Let's get on with it. Get this guy. Destroy him. See, there's still very, very good units, but he has no artillery. We can literally just shell the guy. So let's get on with this. Troop for troop, his dragoons are still better than my guys, but we're going to try and ignore that, try and drag him onto our squares. The main thing will be to not let any escape, but we have plenty of cavalry, I believe, to actually do that. We should be able to, the hussars should be able to take them out. Wow, he's set up a long way back, hasn't he? So we simply won't be able to reach them initially, so we're just going to move the artillery forwards. Plenty of time to do that. I suspect a lot of you normally just place your artillery and don't move it, to be honest, but there are occasions when it is best to move it. Okay, don't want to be too far away. We're going to set up on the flank with the artillery because we want to rake the guy. When I want to fire along his ranks rather than through his files. If you fire on someone when they're in front of you, your shots go through rather than along their ranks. Okay, that's fine. General over this side. A couple of cavalry, we'll group them together. Here, oh, we can put in wedge. I don't often use wedge, to be honest, but I believe it does actually give you some advantages on the charge. Okay, so we can just take our time and move on. Let's turn the sound on. I always turn off the sound, actually. The effects on the sound, rather. Resume the battle. Right, we're going to form up along here with the artillery. Let's move this brigade up to here. I have a feeling he's just going to have to sit there, to be honest. Initially, we'll set up, there's a slight ridge I think you can see here. Set up here. Just in front of us there's a ridge here. But we shall be encouraging them to come towards us, to be honest. Once our artillery get to work on them, I'm sure they'll decide that it might be a good idea to move towards us and take some volleys. So here we go. I can do with horse artillery actually. It's much more accurate and you can move it around the battlefield much better. Okay, he's moving. Not really towards me. Where's his general? Over this flank. So his position has a few problems with it. We could come down this valley here. Come down behind him. He's really left a hill actually above him, so we could set up there. That would be a possibility. I'm going to group these guys together. We'll be setting up here. Where's my general going? Seems to be getting rather full of himself. We don't have artillery, so I've not really any worries about it. Set up a brigade here. Okay. And just below this hill, set up here. I'll keep these guys over here as a reserve for Irish Regiment of Foot. I'm going to probably speed things up in a moment. You don't really want to watch these guys marching slowly towards their enemy. Let's march a bit faster. Moving dragoons over? Not really. Let's move these guys a bit higher up. So the crucial thing is to avoid anyone escaping. So we're going to move up onto this ridge. Need the infantry to catch up. See, here would be a good position to form up. If we form up here initially, and then we'll move up onto the ridge. These guys, we're going to move around to here. Everything will start to happen once we start to shell the guy. Speed things up again. Don't think he can actually hit us, to be honest. I think we're behind the hill. Yeah, we haven't taken any hits. Let's slow things down. These dragoons are coming after us, but we'll stay there. Or maybe get some more dragoons coming around, so we can drag them onto our infantry. Comes this brigade. We shall form up here. Range, are we? Let's go around here further. They're firing at us for a moment. We haven't taken any hits. Okay, that's fine. No, we don't really want to be in range yet. Just choosing our positions. There's a slight ridge here, so we want to be on top of that ridge, I think. We'll hold in the centre. This brigade. There's the artillery. These all stayed by the general. Royal Irish Guards. Where's my artillery? Maybe we are in range of them now, but I'm not sure, to be honest. We're going to move a bit further forwards. Should be fine. Just behind that ridge. If we can stay there but in range, he'll be firing on us, but he'll be wasting his bullets. He'll be firing into the hillside. We need to move down here, so we're going to be in range shortly. Yep, he's moving about now, so we need to retreat. Right into this woodland. Cavalry around a bit more. I'm going to try and make a dash for his general shortly. Are they coming after us again? I think they are. Yeah, that's a mistake obviously by the cavalry. These guys should be out of fire them fairly soon. Seems to be just derping about again at the moment. We're not going to form square because I think we can see these guys off. Yeah, there they go. So let's go under this ridge. I don't think he can hit us there. Are we being hit by something? No. Why his morale suddenly took a flop. Right. Okay. So we're now firing on these guys. Can we hit them? I don't think we could hit them yet. Okay, that's fair enough. Right, where's my artillery? Don't want to get the guys too tired. Suffering hits. They are. We just got a hit. We lost one guy. He fired at us. Swines. Do we need to form square? I don't think we do. It's only his general, isn't it? We're not going to crash in. Let's have a look. Can we hit this guy on the hill? We can. Let's fire. Let's kill the general. There we go. Excellent. Excellent volley. They certainly are. Right, artillery. Let's deploy the artillery. Let's come up here. They're probably going to run back through this valley, aren't they, through this rill. On infantry, let's move up this brigade. Let's run. What's their positioning? We're going to try and disrupt their fire if we can. I'm not quite sure whether we can hit them. No, I don't think we can. But we're going to charge in. We're going to move up the hill onto the ridge. Goes the artillery firing.
Glorious victory, sir.
Gosh, already. Let's move them in. Let's get round behind. Because if they are going to run, I want to get behind them. That's my cavalry. Let's move them out because they're going to suffer some damage otherwise. Okay, he's just marching towards my guys at the moment. I can't see that this is going to do him any good at all. Let's run. Okay. Should we target my artillery on the units that are standing? We've got this brigade. Well, actually, he's coming towards us in a halt. Rather foolishly, he's coming towards us. That's right behind, so they can't escape. Take out the general. Okay, things are going okay. So I'll get one unit at a time. Let's advance. Breaking now, aren't they, I think, these guys? This brigade up. Don't want any guys to escape here if we can avoid it. What are these guys moving about? Let's run these guys. I think they've killed their general, to be honest now. This brigade up. This brigade up.
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack!
Really? Where is he? Let's move him out, we don't want to lose him. Right, so we can use our cavalry into the back of these guys now. That brigade up. Brigade up onto the ridge, keep the artillery pounding them. Any of these guys escaped? I'm not sure they have. Oh, he's got 23, so we need to get after them. Send to them. Let's turn off the artillery before we start hitting our own guys. Let's continue, because I want to destroy these guys. Let's turn off fire, we don't want to hit our own guys. Okay, is there anybody left over here? There's a few, actually. I shall speed things up in a moment. So the general can get involved. Speed things up. Okay, that was relatively painless. So it's just a question of tidying up now these units that were left. Okay, anyone left? Not quite sure that there is anyone left, to be honest. Still moving about over here. Still chasing someone down. Ah, think that's it. Middlesex Regiment, Light Dragoons. And 50 guys, damn. Hopefully that won't be enough. They're gone now. We're not going to capture them. 3 guys. Okay. That should be the end of the battle. Yeah, we've lost a few troops actually. Surprising. Okay, well, we lost 178. We killed 50 of our own men, which isn't good.
Victory!
Ah, he still managed to escape. Damn. One guy. Okay, 50 guys. 50 troops. Right, so I think we were going to use this army, weren't we, to attack up here. Let's see what's going on here. Just trying to get to a full stack so we can attack. Okay, that's good. Well, it's King German's division, that's why we can't do anything there. Right, so we could actually take on this guy next as well. There's one guy there. We need to maybe send some cavalry after that guy. Maybe these two. Right. Let's think how to do this. Probably think about increasing some of these buildings now, actually, to be honest. I really don't think we're going to lose. No, I don't think we're going to lose. Actually, I've noticed this a couple of times. I seem to be getting really weird frame drops on this game. Very weird. I mean, there's nothing going on, but we're down to about 3 or 4 frames per second at the moment. So I'm really not quite sure what's going on. It's just odd because there's nothing else going on my system at all. Lots of money on trade, as you can see. 44,000. Right. We've got a stack here, have we? Well, nearly a stack. Send this guy back to here. Looking for the next revolution down here. There'll probably be a group that will form up. Maybe a couple of armies, maybe 3 actually. So we'll definitely need this army. We need a couple more infantry with this army, I think. Yeah, that's what we need to do. We've got a stack there. Okay, we're rather heavy on cavalry, but that's fine. Yeah, well, that's fine. We should be able to hold down Portugal. So I think we're going to go after this guy next, won't we? I think, but we're going to need to. Yeah, we're going to try and get a full stack before we attack. Okay. Just got to watch these guys, haven't I? Come out here. Okay, well I think we're probably going to auto-resolve this to move on quicker. Get the episode to move on a bit quicker.
Strength and honor.
Oh my word. We lost 1,378. That is the last time that I ever auto-resolve. I should know better, to be honest. It's just crazy, isn't it? That was just crazy. We probably would have lost, no, well, a tiny, maybe 300, 1,000 men we've lost for no reason. That's terrible. Remind me I'm never to actually auto-resolve again. Right, we can't reach them now, so
Your humble.
That is so annoying.
Ready for order.
Well, we've all learnt a lesson there. You can see how badly that auto-resolve went. 1,000 guys, probably above what we would have lost if I'd fought the battle. Mustn't get lazy, must I? Okay.
By the left. Your Majesty.
Right, so we can move back in here, which we should do. Need a general up here actually, so we're going to move him up to here. Move down to here.
By the left.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
The Lord.
Okay, I think we're probably at the end of our turn. Actually, can we reach this guy? I don't think we can. Oh yeah, we can, I think. Oh no, not quite. Trade ship here we need to utilise. Send him as far as he can go. Send him to here. What we're going to do, when we moved out, we're going to move them back on. We're going to try and guard our port over here. Okay, send the guys ashore. I'm so annoyed about that auto-resolve, that's just crazy. I should know better really. I've been playing the game for long enough. But I say it's a salutary lesson. You can see the result I got there. 1,300 men I lost. They took a 2-to-1, they had 600, 800 men, and they killed 1,300 of my guys, which is crazy. Okay. Right, I think I'm going to start building up another army in London. Mainly because we've just got nothing here at the moment. We can actually produce an army quite quickly. Right, okay, let's end our turn. We're just going to turn off the ambient sound as well. There we go, that's much better, isn't it? Right, let's see what the French get up to. These are the two territories, Toulouse and Marseille, we need to capture. I suppose the only consolation in that battle is that because they've set up kind of an auto resupply of units, it's only a matter of time before the guys come back, but it's just annoying because it's you can see how broken the auto resolve is. Right, the Prussians are a possible enemy at some later stage. The Danes will probably be the next country that I'll need to attack. Okay, we took out Torino and gave that to Brittany to provide a kind of blockage so that the French couldn't resupply their guys in Marseille and Toulouse. Looks like Brittany's trying to get some trading ports. Hopefully we'll be able to take all of them out without too much for a problem. Be able to get our ships onto all of the trading ports. Okay, what are the rebels going to do? Spanish rebels. Oh, that's kind of obvious. That was the weird pathfinding that we did. And we're going to die. Right, no, we're going to fight this actually. We'll fight this in the next episode. I'm not going to auto-resolve for the reason that we had just now, which was terrible. A terrible, terrible auto-resolve. It's got some artillery. We've got plenty of cavalry. 7 cavalry. Yeah. So we'll fight this in the next episode. So I hope you're enjoying it. Just want to give a shout out to a couple of people. Marlo TH HD is playing a Dutch campaign. You might want to give that a look and see. You can make obviously some comparison between the way that I'm playing and Mala's playing rather. There's also another guy I recently started watching. He plays very well, Empire Total War. He's also doing a Prussia and Netherlands campaign. He's the Rifleman UK, and he's a very good player. If you want to give his channel a check out. Don't be put off by the fact I think he's only got half a dozen viewers or something, or subscribers. He's very good at his game. He knows what he's talking about. And I say I'll give you another perspective on both my campaigns, the Prussia and the Netherlands campaign. No, there's no right way of playing this game. That's why it's so interesting. Everyone has a different view on how to play it, different strategies. That's why it's lasted so long. I say check those 2 channels out, the Rifleman UK and Marlo THHW. They're both very good players, and I'm sure you'll get a lot of pleasure from watching them. Okay, thanks for your time watching. If you learned anything from this session of watching me, don't ever auto-resolve. Don't think of your audience, just go ahead and play the battles, because to be honest, if you auto-resolve, you're going to suffer a lot more losses than you need to do. Okay, thanks for your time. Speak to you soon. Bye for now.